So this is one of my quote unquote expected Udist builds, but he's not a Udist at all. Um, this build is a Udist build. He's an 85 3-point. This one is a inside out scorer. So I made two real level threats and two inside out scorers. Um, so this is the new build. This is gonna be my Park Pro-Am build, and this would be another Park Pro-Am build. He's 6'10". Um, he should be a pretty good player. So we're gonna start. Let me just show y'all what they're pretty much capable of. So here's the 6'10" small forward I made. I forgot I already started in my career. This is gonna put me in my career. Put them on random team. Go back out to the menus. So that build right there is gonna be really good for the park. I'm gonna test them all out here on live, add all the badges, and show y'all what they're capable of. Just woke up. Last night was not fun. Me, Dan, Lang were livid because this was not it, bro. Like, we were getting pissed because we have normal builds. Now, Langston's build is kind of wild when you look at all his numbers. Same with Dan's. Like, for a small forward, if he's 6'9" small forward that big, bro, is an elite player. But he's literally a Draymond Green, a Bam Adebayo play style. He just can't oot. So that's the issue. Like, if you can't oot, you can't board, right? If you're small and you can't oot, you're 6'6" and you can't board, then you have issues. Because Langston only has a 30 offensive board, which is crazy. Like, that means that if you jump, even if you're the only one there, the ball's just gonna go right by you. So my thing is, I have an all around, like, I always make a build that's good for shooting. He's a pretty good shooter, and good finisher. Let me just show y'all. I'm about to just leave. I'm gonna just show y'all, because I always make a similar build. Like, I made a 3-and-D guard when I had my guard. I switched to small forward because I went from point guard to shooting guard for 2K20, 2K21, 2K22, and that's when I ended at the shooting guard range. 23, I had a small forward, and he was a 2-8 3-level scorer, something like that. 2-8 3-level scorer. I believe, and he was an elite, but I never played with him in the park. But when I finally did go play 1v1s in the park, I was untouchable. I played 2 games and I couldn't be touched. So I just knew if I can play 2 games against 2 99s, I can't be touched. And I had no level. I was at 99 with no level. So it was like I didn't go to the park because nobody else hopped on, and I don't like playing with randoms. Nor am I gonna play by myself. So that was the thing. Okay, let me show y'all. So the build is so this is like his metrics right here. 88 dropping layup, 90 dunk, max dunk, 85 3-point, 86 free throw, 80 mid-range shot. Now he just has a 65 strength, meaning he can play the post if you wanted to, but I don't have any post control. Speed with ball is a 72. I wanted that to be higher, right? I wanted that to be higher, but that was going to be far more difficult. And then you have interior defense at 85, perimeter defense at 67, 74 steal, meaning I can unlock interceptor, 89 offensive rebound, 89 block, which gives him rim protector. Like, I even everything out, and like, it's gonna be questionable, like, why I have a 78 speed and 71 acceleration. He's not meant to be a fast player, but he has stamina, meaning I can hold R2 forever and catch up to a guy who uses his entire stamina bar. Now, meanwhile, I'm a guy who buys Gatorade. I also go to the gym with my players, and on top of that, I also get boost all the time when it comes to attributes, and I also get skill boost all the time. So because that was it. 75 vert, meaning he can jump. He's not the worst jumper. He's a pretty good jumper. 95 stamina, meaning the meter will empty out, but I won't get as tired as I used to with my 90 and my 85 staminas. 75 vert. Now the thing with my last build in 2K23, I had a 90 driving layup, 80 something close shot, and I didn't realize how bad close shot was unless I'm like pump faking on the box. But if I move with my, like, I'm gonna use stick work. Like, I gotta use stick work on this build. So reason his arms aren't as long is literally because, like, it's gonna interfere with his style of play, and I needed an okay 3-point shot for a 6'10" player. So that's the reason I made this build. On this build, this is my shooting guard, right? A 6'6" shooting guard, 180 pounds. Now, I could have made bro shorter, but I also had to make him the right size so he can guard other shooting guards. Now, he's an 81 speed, 81 acceleration. He could also obviously go higher, but I have a 93-point shot, 75 mid-range, meaning I'm not really worried about the mid-range shot. The reason I did that is because it gives me I still have the option to have I can still get steals. I wanted a lock, but I couldn't get that. So I know that on a lot of the guys, against a lot of the guys I played, they have, and I'm about to actually edit this. They have max stamina. Like, not max stamina, but they have good stamina. Now the reason my steal is so high is so I can have the interceptor badge like that, that one right there. I could lower my block. I don't need a 60 block, but that was because I was trying to get the rim protector take, but I wasn't able to. And I'm gonna up my O boards to like 42 because I don't need to get an O board. But if I'm 6'6", I can go rack a board up. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the entire reason I had that. I have my speed with ball and my ball handle boosted to an 85, so I'm gonna see, that gives me a silver handles for days, right? Now, that's exactly what I kind of need, is a silver handles for days. So I'm going to boost my speed. 88 stamina, so that means I need to knock this down. 1, 2, 3. There you go. So, that's like just kind of what I'm trying to build. It's a wild build, right? So, no defense, no playmaking takes, bro. We're doing spot up precision and negative impact. Now I could do spot up position, but and then the finishing moves at the end. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Edit that, and this is gonna make us like, I noticed that I was gonna be like Shaden Sharp, Malik Monk, Michael Redd. It's kind of exactly what I want because I can move side to side, fly all over the place. And once I get my shooting badge, this green machine is gonna be a bat and all that stuff. And I'm obviously gonna start, you know, unfortunately playing with my meter off on this build, but I had to start my career. But I didn't even test the build, bro. I just edited it. So I should have pressed circle. But I'm trying to build like at least something, like I at least have something. So I'm gonna close out. No, that's a waste of time. Let's do a team. Oh yeah, cause like I'm gonna play my career on every build, every single build. I'm gonna go and play my career on it. So I'm gonna put him on the Pistons. I'm putting my shooter on the Pistons because that means who's gonna outshoot me on the Pistons, right? Who's gonna outscore me on the Pistons if I'm a shooter, right? You gotta really assess. That's the thing I assess. Who's gonna out-oot me on the Pistons? On the Pistons, you can't out-oot me on the Pistons. Now back in the day, there was no restriction on what badges you can get, and that's why everyone was so good. You could have a 73 point, but still have Green Machine and Deadeye and still hit threes, because that's how badges were intention. That's how they were initially worked. Now they work based off your ranking. You can't have a Hall of Fame midi magician if you have a 70 midi. See what I'm saying? It's more structured, but it took away from what the game used to be. That's why 2K20 was the best 2K when it came to being outside, being out in the lab, being out in the park, because you could do everything you wanted to do. Nobody could stop you. It wasn't Menace. What was it called? Menace to Society. I think that's what it was. Yeah, I think it was Menace to Society. I think that's what that was, or something like that. So he's 6'6". He's a Udist, right? He's an Udist. Now he looks disgusting. Like he's the disgusting player build, but trust, like once I get in the pro am and all that stuff, none of that's gonna matter. Like I'm just gonna be out there ooting, bro. So that's the new build. I don't know if like the edits will transfer over, so I'm gonna delete the last build I just made for him. And then I'm gonna show y'all the center. The center is literally gonna be a run protecting slasher. Like this is an inside out scorer. But like I miss having in 2K I can remember every build I made as a slasher. 3 and D guard. 3 and D guard. No, a slasher, 3 and D guard. 3 and D guard, 3 and D. What is it? Oh no, it was a slasher, 3 and D guard, 3 and D. 3 and D slasher. I think or something like that. Let me see, what was it? Yeah, so 2K23 I was a 2A3 level scorer. When this was 2K24, they showing me 2K22. Wait, I was at 2A3 levels. No, I was a 3 level scorer last year. And I was a 3 and D guard, and I think I was a 3 and D threat for a little minute. And that was it. So this is me making a new build. Now I'm a 3 level threat. Like, that's what I always made. And 2K20 I was untouchable because of my badges. I could oot out the gym. Like, I was literally competing with playmaking slashers. Like, I was literally untouchable with my 3. Like, guys could not bump with me. Like, we would go in the rec and I would drop 35 and hit 8 threes. I mean, not 8 threes. Obviously not 8 threes, but like 5 threes. You know, off 8 attempts. And guys are like, you know, like, niggas can't bump with me. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I think my highest amount of points I ever scored in the rec was between 30 and 50. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember I killed them and dudes was on a mic dissing, talking crazy, and I would just go out there and cook up a 3-pointer. Like, I was just an off-ball. That was an off-ball animal too. I was able to get off-ball, boom, boom, boom. You could do it out, get in the corner and splash a 3, turn around, bang. You know what I mean? Like, just untouchable with 2K20. And then 21, I didn't have nobody to play with, right? Well, I did for a little bit, but nobody really played like that. And I still was able to get stuff done and cook. And you know, things were how it was. Okay, so we're deleting this other inside out score because it's not the one that we need. Oh yeah, let me show y'all the big. So the big is a bit questionable, but I like him, so I'll take the risk. So I just wanted them to put me in this. So you see a 90 driving layup, 90 dunk. Now the only thing that's gonna get to me is his acceleration. That's what's bothering me. So I mean, if I'm being honest, like I think I'm gonna knock his vert down to an 80. Oh no, that's his max acceleration. What the heck? I'll take the risk. 235 is crazy because like the weight's not gonna matter if you're not a post player. You see what I'm saying? If I'm 7 foot, dang. What if I'm 7 foot? The least amount of weight. Why can't I dunk? Yeah, bro's build is not tough right now. Bro is not tough right now. Okay, so I'm gonna just show y'all every single build and we're gonna test them out. So this is my build. We've already seen what bro can do. Let's go to the 3. Oh my gosh, I'm closing out.